Hello friends, welcome back to Clair Obscur. It's French, you know. You don't pronounce half the letters anyway. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you if you stuck around from the Minecraft stream. Very hyped for this game. Don't want to play it myself, but I love watching. Oh, that's lovely. This is the kind of game that I cannot help but play myself. It feels like, I don't know, just such an eminently playable experience for me. Anyway, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. We are back for stream number 3, continuing the same save file. I've really desperately wanted to start a second playthrough in the background to try expert mode and a few other things, but in this case, we are back on the world map, having just camped before heading to the Gestral Village. I want to go back. I assume the Gestral Village is through that portal over there, and if we open the map, we might be able to get a bit more of a look at things. I want to go back, potentially even as far as Spring Meadows, but I think we're going to go back through Flying Waters first, because there's a couple of areas that I've seen other people briefly explore, and then I was immediately like, oh, okay, there's something there, let me go and try that myself. I also want to start exploring some of these side areas, for which we want to go back as far as Spring Meadows and the surrounding environment in order to take a look and see if we can get to some of that stuff. There's at least one that I decided not to go to that I now want to. So,
did Noki tell you anything more about the village, other than
I'm also going to try and not interrupt the dialogue here as much.
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrals then.
But I am also, based on the rewatch I did of the last stream, going to turn down the effects and interface just a touch more. Possibly even 70% in the case of both of those. And let me know if they seem a little quiet now, but I just want to make sure that the sound in battle especially does not drown out my voice. Because I was worried about drowning it out myself, and then the opposite happened. So, if things were a little bit loud last time, then hopefully we can adjust that. Also, I was facing completely the wrong direction when we spawned in there, and I just walked out again. Oops. Let's go one more time, shall we? Please? Thank you. See, it's... It starts Gustav, like, inverted as we walk in here, and that was really throwing me. Okay, so... We went through here. This was where we fought the boss. Did we check over here to the right? Was there anything here? Doesn't seem like there's anything. There's a lot of that coral everywhere. But, yeah. There was one direction that I started going and then decided it was going to head off in the wrong direction, and I kind of turned around. And that's when we came back through this area. I rather think that there was something over there that we wanted to investigate. We can also fast travel once we get to one of these flags, and I need to look at the extent of the fast travel system, because this will only fast travel us within Flying Waters. So if we want to get back to the starting area, to Spring Meadows or whatever it was called, we actually need to go there on the world map before we can fast travel between expedition flags. That's something I had not anticipated was going to be the case. So that's kind of interesting, actually. Yeah, I believe if we go up here... Let's do a couple of fights just to get us back in the rhythm of this. Seems like a lot of room at the campfire at night. Wonder how big the party will get. I'm hoping for a few more, because it would be super cool. Is it just these two? Yeah, okay. The other thing that's floating over there is Lune's weapon. Oh, it's a flyer, of course. What am I doing? Shoot you. And she's got electric element on her weapon still, so that should be all good. Lovely. I remember this game. This guy has attacks that I still can't parry very well, so let's get more practice at him. And he brought a friend. I mean, having Powerless will still help. We are still on Expeditioner mode. Oh, this guy has 2 shields as well, so we need to shoot those off, and then we'll just take out the ad. There we go. Yeah, I guess we'll do a regular attack with Lune, because that's going to be big damage, and then with a couple of sparks applied.
Danger!
Nice, we can just fully jump counter. Very cool. Every now and then the bubbles make me think there's an interactable icon there that I'm just missing, but it turns out not so much. So what I should have done is come all the way over here, looked off this cliff for a grapple point, and kept going this way. There are a couple of expeditioners who have clearly had a hard time over here because this guy is out here. But I don't think we've taken any damage yet, so yeah, I think Mael has just leveled up once. So we got this guy to see what's up. Chromatic Troubadour.
Take cover!
Exciting. A trumpet concerto. Okay, yeah, that's rough, actually. Okay, revive Gustav to start with.
Die yet.
And then Spark.
On me.
Nice. Okay, it's got a bit of health, but not too bad. Okay. So we need another revive, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, let's revive Mael immediately.
Well, thanks.
Wild.
Chroma is
No idea what I was looking for there. I guess we'll do a Thunderfall here, assuming that it's weak to lightning like the other stuff in this area is. I guess not so much then, huh? Right. Let's go again. No idea when I meant to parry that. Good. Okay. I assume this thing is going to be weak to ice more than anything else. We don't have any revives left, so I think we're probably going to end up just
ready to evade.
beefing it here in a second. Okay, interesting. So we parried the first one, but not the next two. Let's hit a Lumiere Assault here. So we can get overcharge. Interesting. Yeah, okay. That's a tough one. I'm not on expert mode either, so expert mode would absolutely crush me. Let's go round 2. Why does he always start facing the camera? That's so strange. I hit forward and he moves forward for him, which is towards the camera, so he ends up walking in a weird direction. Very strange. Let's try some of the others. Maybe they're a bit better at their sense of direction. The traversal is still pretty cool, and it's not an awful run back to this guy. Pocket Sand. It's grim, bizarre, and a little comical? Yes, absolutely.
On me.
Okay, we parried the second
Chroma
one.
is flowing.
So it's a rhythm-based thing, really? Okay, it's slowed, but it wasn't weak to that, from what I could tell. Let's offensive switch. Just so we can apply defenseless as a debuff. We need to think about this a lot more tactically. Now, hopefully we get the opportunity to parry. Okay, I didn't manage to hit the third one, but that was not bad. Okay, you just need to earn AP. Decent damage from the mark. Let's hit it with Spark. Just so Noelle can... Not Noelle, Mael. I keep calling them Noelle. There's nobody named Noelle in this game. Just so Mael can get hold of a...
This was weak.
A Virtuo stance. What? Okay, I parried the third one that time. Why was Gustav's move that bad? Okay, she survived on one. That's huge. Did Gustav not have any overcharge? And I just missed it somehow?
From fire.
I guess he didn't.
Take him down.
Ready to parry.
She wasn't ready to parry, apparently. Or I wasn't, at least. Okay, revive you. Let's go again. Weird. Still not quite sure how to parry that one. We need a skill that can break, and I'm pretty sure Lune has one at this point. But I need more stains for it.
Okay.
And Fleur Fury can break. Okay, nice.
No margin for error.
That's actually huge. Because now we can marking shots.
Brace yourselves.
I'm not giving up.
I think we need to revive Gustav. I like all my party members getting all of the XP. Man, that's really tricky. Okay, we have no revives left, whatever.
Feel the burn.
Not the best move to do after a mark, but close enough. I think we just have to attack with Gustav.
Let the ink flow.
I think maybe we skip turn and we try again. I think we can do better than
I'll
this.
do it.
I don't think there's like a forfeit option that we can just retry a battle quickly, so we'll try one more time. I think I've got the general gist of this, but something about the telegraphs on those attacks are a little bit rough. Let us fly back to where we were and go again. Also wonder what this guy's guarding, or what kind of a weapon or Pictos it's going to drop, because I presume a lot of these optional bosses are there to either... Yeah, there's definitely something behind it.
Get ready.
Nice, we got a counter straight away. Love that for us.
Chroma is flowing.
Wonderful. Okay, you can immolate.
Finesse and
That way
grace.
Mael can get a swift stride in.
From fire.
Get into Virtuo stance. Gustav can Lumiere Assault so we can try and build up a little bit more overcharge. That way we can ready a break. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Well, she's going to be stanceless when she comes back, probably, right? Okay, that I now recognize how to take care of it, but I think we need my L back.
Merci.
Overcharge is probably going to be good at this point.
Let me paint death!
Oh, and it broke. Nice. Okay, that's great, actually. That's very, very good for me. All right. Now, we need to reapply fire, so... I think we'll let Lune do that, and we'll just have Mael heal herself.
Ready to go.
Chroma is flowing.
Yeah, let's do that. And hope it doesn't take out Mael this turn. Okay, it's not going to.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'm bad at blocking that one with
This will hurt.
Lune for some reason. Yeah, I think we need a healing tint.
Get ready.
Nice. Mael with a huge counter. Look at that.
Grace.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Waves. On me.
Is Mael the MVP? I think she might be. Let's get Lune back. Hopefully for the win here.
Let's dance.
Nice. Huge.
That hurts.
Okay, do you have anything we can use to break? No, I guess not. Let's... Thermal transfer because it's burning. So we get more AP back from that. Oh, I really wish I was better at parrying that last...
Shove.
Yeah, okay, Lune's not going to get the XP from this, but I think we've seen enough. I think it's time for... Let's Flurry Fury anyway. Yeah, sure. Oh, and we got a thing for Lune, actually. We got a weapon. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Troubadim. So that's a physical element weapon for her. Which shouldn't affect the magic, but obviously affects...
Nice.
And we've got some color of Lumina there as well. Yeah, that affects like her base attack. Oh, an energizing break. Plus 3 AP on breaking a target. Oh, fun. Okay, that's cool. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I can imagine there are some setups, like if you know what you're doing in that fight, you can set up a mark and then have somebody counter an attack, and it would just do ridiculous damage, because counters did pretty well for us in that one. Right, how do I get back now? There's a grapple point up there. Is that where we came from? Or is this moving on through the area? Oh, no, this is where we came from. Yeah, I recall this. So all of these Burgeons out here are presumably just chilling. Because it didn't look like we could get anywhere else from there. Switch back to Gustav for a bit of running around. Hello, my dude. So that's what I wanted to do here. We got the mime fight, so we didn't need to do anything else in this area, I don't think. Okay, cool, we can just roll that. So let's go back to a flag. Let's walk back to the start of this area, and then let's leave. We also did get a level up from that, so we can probably put some more points into, I'm going to say health at this stage. Also because Gustav's stuff does scale based on vitality. It only gets you a couple of points compared to, like, attack power gets base attack. And then the scaling attack only gets, like, a couple of extra points. But I think we do, at this point, need to start, like, leveling characters' health. Mael is going to get a bit of extra damage from luck, and luck is also really nice to have because crits are good, so I'll do that. And then we'll give Lune some health because she took a bit of a beating in that one, and we want her to stay alive. We can also quickly check in on skills. I think Gustav is okay. I think Mael doesn't have anything that's too... Lune has Rock Slide and also Wildfire. Medium fire damage to all enemies. I don't know what the next area is going to have in terms of elemental weaknesses. I also want to save 2 points to get Rebirth because we are getting into a situation where we're running out of revives in fights, especially the larger fights like that. So let's rest here. Yeah, it is really nice that the your comrades, even if they don't finish a fight, even if they're like downed when you finish a fight, they still get the like a small amount of XP. I think that's great. And yes, Living Creature, I am really enjoying the game, and I will probably continue to enjoy the game. So I want to go back here briefly to see if we can get back into the mana from here. If we're allowed. Oh, we aren't. Okay. Oh, no, we are. It just fades out. Weird. Would I say this game is easier or harder than Elden Ring? It's definitely easier, at least to begin with. Because Elden Ring is really in the mood to like punish you if you don't get inputs right, whereas like turn-based combat is a lot more forgiving in that respect. So I was watching Pirate Software and he did this, and I need to know what that did. I don't know if there's like an identical like sconce on the other wall or something, but it does seem like we're giving a bit of a spot the difference puzzle here. But I wonder if that changed something like upstairs, or like... This absolutely seems like the kind of game where there would be a painting that you could jump into, kind of Mario style. There's also an accordion here, a harp, a guitar on the ground, and then the piano that we can play. There's nothing we can interact with there. Did that just... Okay, it stayed there, so there's not something there where we can interact with multiple times. So I wonder if that affects stuff up here. Because we're sort of above that here, right? And this is the room that Mael was in. Can we get anywhere from here? No. A nice bed in here and everything. Should be looking for other stuff that we can interact with. I wonder if it's further up there. There don't seem to be any signs of like a mechanism that we should be looking for. Like the telephone. I wonder if you can call. The bins. The bins are not what they seem. Can't get in there yet. Can't get in there either. I wonder if we're looking for similar things to interact with or something else. Just a normal trash can, of course it is. There's like bureaus and armoires and things. We can't get over the railing there. There's nothing in this little spot that we can mess with. I assume an interact icon is going to come up when we're right up close to it, like it did with that. Like wall, whatever it is, like a wall sconce. Yeah, this just says the frame is empty. The clock doesn't have anything going on. Little like vases of flowers and whatnot. None of the doors have opened yet. There's like cricket balls on the... Oh! There is a painting you can jump through. Oh, and there are dogs! Oh, I bet these are all, like, portraits of the dogs owned by people who own the studio. That's so great.
Nice.
Can be used at camp to upgrade the revive tint. Oh, how lovely. And there's a little, like, doggy bed and a kennel in here. Oh, how good. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, I'm going to be jumping through every painting now, just in case. Let me see the dog. Yeah, from what I gather, somebody mentioned in the chat last time that I missed at the time, but I was reading back through chat as I was rewatching the stream. The developer's studio with the team that worked on this was called The Manor, is what they called it. So, evidently they have like a couple of little dev secrets hidden around the place. How fun. But yeah, the dog painting is so good. Still absolutely no clue what the object we moved downstairs has triggered, if anything. And I don't see any doors that have opened. Looks like going to be something with these busts. Apparently not. And there's not some other kind of interactable here. Anything behind the plants? Nope. So maybe it's just something else in this room somewhere. And it's not like on a timer or anything that hasn't like moved back from what I can see. It gave a big rumbly noise and then did very little. Anything else that we can mess with? Oh, there's one here. What did that do? Where did it do anything? I'm just getting so little, like, feedback from the environment about what any of that is doing, aside from noises. This just doesn't open. It's basically the back of the whole thing. Hasn't done anything to, like, the fireplace. Not like the Resident Evil house where there's, like, a switch inside the fireplace or something. So maybe that's opened a door somewhere else. Upstairs, perhaps. Not this one. Not that one either. That's the painting we can jump through. That hasn't opened. There's something on the last pillar to the right in the hall with the instruments. We'll go and check in a second. There is a door at the end of this. That we can't get through. And there's nothing else in here that we can interact with as far as I've seen. So many little secrets and hidden things could be in here. It's a fun environment for that. Last pillar to the right in the hall with the instruments. There's a piano that you can play. And each character plays something different. But I don't know which pillar you're talking about. We got this. And then there was one on the other side of the room over here. Which was there. So maybe we have to just find another one. Oh. So we've got that. That's what you meant. Are we just meant to find 3? Or is there going to be another one somewhere? Let's see if anything is different, first of all. Or are there going to be more switches like this elsewhere that we need to find? You gotta be really deliberate about looking at it too, so I'm worried that I've missed one. The fact that all of these doors are interactable too just makes me think there's going to be loads of stuff that opens up in here maybe later. If you'd like to know, I can tell you. Can you at least tell me how many I'm looking for? Like, I've opened 3 so far. Are there more I need to find, and if so, how many? I'm missing 1 switch. Okay, cool. I'm going to assume that it's in the same area then. Like somewhere in this hall. Because the last 3 were. And putting another one somewhere else would seem cruel. But you never know. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, interesting. Oh! What is this? A little storeroom with a bunch of art. That kind of looks like the area we just came from. With the... That looks like something we haven't seen yet. Oh, and there's a thing here. Nocturne pour un masque de tristesse. Wow. Oh, and we can just destroy the paintings like that. Oh, how lovely. So that's just like a little Easter egg that gets you a bit of music you can play at camp. Okay, that's what I was looking for, because I saw that move and I thought there's got to be something going on there. I think that's everything for the manor. Like, we found the dog room. Everything for now, at least. I need some tea. It's been half an hour, I haven't drank my tea yet. So now we're going to go back to the first part of the map and we're going to do some optional areas, because I was pretty certain that I wanted to come back and do those when we acquired a 3rd character. So when we got Mael, it obviously wasn't my first instinct to go back because the story was pulling us forward, but I do want to see what else we can do back in the first map area, and I presume I'll be a little over-leveled for it now, but we'll see. I don't know what the overall vibe is. I mean, we can just shoot stuff, right? Because we've got the luminous for it. For a second I was like, surely I can just shoot the mine outside of combat, but then I realized that's not how that works. Of course, it helps if Gustav is a good shot. And by Gustav, I mean me. There's something else I wanted to do, and we'll probably do it once we're back on the world map. But the other thing I would really like to do is to organize people's skills into groups of stuff that has synergy with each other. So, like, all of Mael's attacks, I want to make sure that her skills are, like, in an order that's going to make sense when I want to use them. Like, group them so that the spark skill she has leads into the one that transfers her into virtuose stance, and then the one that keeps her into virtuose stance is right next to that, so that I have a bit more like of an easy path to follow through the different skills. Is the battle music okay now, by the way? Is that still are the sounds still sounding a little loud, or am I good balance wise? Gustav, we need to sort out this problem with you turning. The other thing I want to do is some field combat, because there's a couple of things out here that you can fight that I just never bothered to fight the first time I did this. Seems fine? Okay, great. So, with Mael, I want to reorder these skills so that we get Spark, and then Swift Stride, and then Flurry Fury. And she also has Guard Up, which I haven't equipped at any point. I don't think we've used per se at all. But let's Swift Stride there, and then Flurry Fury there. And then her second set of skills can be Offensive Switch, which adds Defenseless, debuffs them. Target becoming weak to fire damage for 2 turns. I've not really been using this much, and it makes sense considering that she has Spark and can do that. So if anything, we should start with that and then build to that and then go to that and then go to that. But by that point, most enemies are dead. So I want to say we'll put Guard Up on here as well, because this can sort of be buffs and debuffs, whereas this is more just like her aggressive skills. And then per se, increasing damage to mark targets. And it costs 2 AP and Virtuose Stance. That could be pretty useful, so maybe we could put that in here instead of this. But I might switch that up on the off chance that we become... that it becomes advantageous to use, like, stuff that's good against fire enemies. We also haven't used Shatter at all yet, just because it's quite a high AP skill. I think these are still going to be our key elements to Gustav. And the buffs I need to start using more, I feel like. We need to put Mayhem on here, because Mayhem was the one I was looking for when I wanted to break the Chromatic Troubadour earlier. So I think these are still pretty good. I think we'll swap Earth Rising, because I've not been using that much. I'm going to be putting Mayhem on there. It can break if 4 stains are consumed. So we'll build up a couple with some of the skills we already have, like Thunderfall generates 2, Ice Lance generates 2. Yeah. I think we'll try that. But I can see some of those working really well. I also want to sort the Pictos out, but I don't want to spend all of this stream in menus. What I wanted to do is go over here. Because if I open the map, there is this place that's sort of nearby. There are also these and these. I'm not sure if we can get to all of them, but I want to try some of the side area stuff. Let's do a little bit of quick field combat. I haven't used per se? No. Except in the initial combat where it instructs you to, I think. Mostly because I think the combo I've been getting with her Virtuose Stance has been so good that I feel like I've not needed it. Oh, and I always forget that you can shoot these things as well. They just look so shielded. And they're also resistant, so I typically don't. Okay, so these are very much like first area enemies, so we're kind of blowing them away at this point with how over-leveled we are. That's fine. Good to know. So yeah, this... Oh, we got a weapon upgrade from that. Very nice. This area said danger before. Let's give it a try. The open land there feels like a tabletop game. It feels like a tilt-shift photograph, and that's kind of awesome. So this is Abbest Cave, I guess. And 59 have been here, okay. And also there are glowing sheep, hello? And glowing rabbits, too. This is wild. Oh yeah, we could also upgrade some of our tints and stuff at camp, so remind me to do that when we're back out on the world map. Look at you. I assume we don't, like, shoot these. What an awful thing to do. And that's an enemy that's got, like, a sheep thing going on? Is this just, like, an optional boss fight? I was expecting more of, like, an area to explore, but we've had such expansive areas already that... Okay, it is an enemy, because I can't, like, talk to it, so... I guess here we go. Chromatic Abbest.
Get ready.
Oh, interesting. So we can counter... Oh my god, it's got so much health. And does a lot of damage.
I'll do it.
Yikes, it does a lot of damage 3 times in a row. Okay, so this is all about learning to parry this, I assume. Let's at least see if it's weak to lightning. Apparently not, but that's okay. Well, I'm glad I can parry that, but that's a huge amount of health. Again, we are on Expeditioner mode, so... Yeah, the pink sheep is apparently a little rough right now. So is this an area we're just supposed to backtrack and come to when we have a lot more health? Or was I supposed to have built for a lot more health already? Is there anything else we can get to around here? Because this thing doesn't attack us unless we attack it, I guess. No, I guess we're just meant to come in here and start blasting. Right. Danger may have been accurate, yes.
Ready to evade.
The problem is when it kills me with my first attack, I have no idea if... Okay, maybe dodging is the name of the game here instead of parrying. Cool, could have parried that, never mind. Let's throw some items up in here, first of all. Let's get you back.
Sorry, I failed.
I mean, that's okay. Don't be harsh on yourself. Yeah, let's marking shot.
Brace yourselves.
Cool.
Don't die.
That could have been a parry. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm getting the timings. And my L parrying is
Not looking good.
actually okay because she's got pretty decent damage. Okay, 2 of those would have hit me, so I'm glad I dodged instead of parrying. That's actually kind of nice. Right, Spark. This is probably going to do a decent amount of damage because this thing looks like it should be weak to fire even if it's not. Let's give people powerful. That might help.
Let me help.
That is the most parryable attack ever because it's exactly the same as the other spells the other ones do. Okay, cool. I'm getting the timing down on that. We need to dodge a couple more times before I could be confident, but that's okay. Let's generate more stains if we can, because I mean, deals... Oh, we gain more AP if the target is burning. Okay, cool, we'll do that. Nice.
I'm ready.
Okay, dang. I was I was thinking I could parry that. Right, let's revive. I really need that resurrection spell that she has. Okay, let's do one of these. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, it's resistant to physical then, huh? Oh, that makes sense, actually, because it's the same as the other ones.
Please survive.
Cool.
Let us stain them.
So is this thing going to be weak to... Earth element, maybe? Because it's not weak to anything else so far.
Feel the burn.
I can't remember what these things were weak to when we fought the normal versions of them.
Flames. On me.
Counters are getting easier.
I'll do it.
Okay, can we bring Gustav back? Probably not with what we have right now. We'll do Thunderfall just to mix it up a bit. And to generate a couple more stains.
This will hurt.
We can bring Gustav back. I may regret doing this.
On me.
Okay, slightly more confident with that, but... Ah, dang it, I got sliced. My timing was off. Yeah, something tells me we'll need everybody for this, so... This one is probably a wash, but... And it deals earth damage, so... I'm kind of surprised that it might be weak to earth damage, but... It'll probably absorb it, if anything. We can find out, though. So... Instead of Abyss Ram, we probably want Crueler Ram just because it doesn't resist the ice damage. So it'll probably deal a little bit more that way. She's already got fire damage element weapon, so that's okay. I don't know if we can go for like full fire synergy here. I'm kind of curious if we swap thermal transfer out for Earth Rising and just see if that actually deals damage. We'll give this a go. I think one more attempt, and we'll sort of assess whether or not we can make any significant progress here, because it might be a bit of a long fight otherwise. But good to know what these areas are, at least. A bit more confident with the counters, but...
Careful, my L.
That one, not so much. That one I came in a little bit too hot on, and that's where I got burned. So, let's use this. Okay, so it still does damage, just not... It's not weak to any specific element. It just resists physical.
Merci.
Okay. Won't get fooled again.
I can do it.
Are you burning yet? You should be. So this thing is really all about the counters.
I'm ready.
That one, I know what I did wrong. I definitely know what I did wrong. Okay, he does a ton more damage now that it doesn't resist the type of damage he's doing, so that's good. Let's mark it.
Take them down.
The next counter.
Yeah.
Let's actually... Yeah, let's revive Lune, because I think we do need her.
Sorry, I failed.
Okay,
That
glad we got the mark in before the counter.
Feel the burn. Take cover.
Nice, good counter. Also good counter. Gustav gets a turn. Let's marking shot. Oh, that one I wasn't ready for a second attack. That was the worst. Yeah, okay.
Let us stain.
I think we can do this. I think it's just going to take a really long time. So maybe we'll come back once we've done a little bit more. I kind of want to see what Mayhem does. Oh, that's nice, actually. That's a nice amount of damage. Much better at countering that now. Mostly. I think this is one of those things where you just have to be perfect at countering. Seems like a late game boss they want to see if you remember to come back to. Yeah, but I really want whatever it's got. I really want like a drop or something. I don't know if it's going to be like... It's not going to be like over-leveled weapons or something. It might even be cosmetic, but I just want stuff. I just want things. Let's at least explore some of the other areas in case they are also optional bosses that might be a little bit more our speed right now. We can go to camp so we can do a couple of upgrades. Right now, what I'm headed for, I think, is... Can we get here yet, or are these orange barriers preventing us from getting there? Because I see this little orange kind of smear. Like along there. Does that mean we can't go there yet? This one's south of Flying Waters, so let's go see if we can find that one. Also kind of curious if there are other things to find on the world map. Oh, there are, because these guys are guarding this purple item. Huh, okay. Guess we're fighting them then. Would also sit there and grind. Yeah, that's absolutely something I would do if we weren't streaming, but I do kind of want to keep things moving here. Well, I still have 3 AP from that, so how about we just... we'll just take you out. There we go. Nice, okay, yeah. We're way over-leveled for field enemies at this stage. The funny thing is, you get extra XP... Oh, that's just Color of Lumina? Okay, fine. You get extra XP from beating enemies without taking damage. And so you're really accelerated in how much you level up from enemies you're already good at fighting. And I think the wild thing about that is normally on like a difficulty curve,
Well, that will help.
you're just going to be getting less XP once you're used to fighting stuff. And in this case, you're actually getting more XP once you're used to fighting stuff. Oh, alright. Is this blocked off then? We can't get here yet. There are items over there, though. But I can't go through, like, the forest here or anything. No, okay, fair. So that does seem like whatever zigzag orange line is drawn on the map is genuinely a barrier. Alright, that's fine. So we know that there is something to get to there, but we cannot get to it yet. That is absolutely fine. There are going to be other little things here and there on the world map that we can go to. I'm going to go fight the sheep one more time. And if we don't get it this time, I will move on. But we came all this way back. I am genuinely curious if it's something that we can take on. There's also a little purple thing here that we can grab.
Nice.
That I didn't notice before. Now that I know to look out for items on the map, I think I'll probably spot them a bit more. Whatever you have, I want it. I'm so curious. The other thing is, a lot of enemies seem to get, like... Forgot about the follow-up. A lot of enemies seem to get, like, second attacks. Yeah, I'm just not paying attention now. They seem to get, like, a secondary set of attacks once you get deep enough into a fight. Like, once they're at half HP or something. So, I need to be somewhat aware of that. There's also no retreat option in this game, which is really uncommon for turn-based combat games, which is actually really, I think, thematically appropriate for the setting of this. Like, you are fighting for your life at every opportunity. Lune is just going to solo this thing. No way, though. It gets, like, 4 attacks per round. Keep forgetting to multitask watching the stream. Apparently I like this game. It's very good. It's a very good game. Yeah, there is no retreat. Oh, it, like, fully kicked me out that time. I guess my last autosave was on the world map because I died so quickly. Just looked up the recommended level for this one. Oh, fun. I assume it's not 12, which is our highest level character right now. I assume recommended level for this is like 40 or something. What's the chance of beating it? I mean, if you parry perfectly, you can beat anything. And I know how to parry its first set of attacks. I'm just worried about when it steps it up. It has like a phase 2, you know?
Wow, look out!
Like, the Dark Souls approach would have me thinking we can just learn to parry it until we win. Keep marking it until we win. Sure, Robbie, what's the recommended level for this one? Hit us with the stats.
A storm is coming.
$20. Okay. That's not too far away, I guess. It did a little steppy after that. That was funny. Okay, one more try. One more try and then we'll come back. Because I know we are way under-leveled. The fact that I can't hit it with 3 attempts.
I'll do it.
Absolutely fine if you just keep hitting me with the spell I can counter. Cool. The game decided to be nice to me this round. Oh yeah, of course her physical attack is going to be resisted, huh? But now she does way more damage because she's in Virtuose, so... Our parries are going to do more. See? That's the stuff.
I'll do it.
Ow. I need to keep remembering I can't buffer inputs like I can in Elden Ring. I can't, like, hold dodge and then release when I'm ready to dodge. It doesn't work that way in this game.
Not leaving you behind.
There we go. She's not in Virtuos anymore, so her counters don't do much, but at least they don't do nothing. Yeah, let's revive Gustav.
Let's finish
Just
this.
so we get more turns per turn, you know what I mean? And then, okay, he has recovery, so let's...
Second wind.
Rune, watch
Huh.
out!
Okay, she got dunked on.
Time to hit big.
Okay, one more revive. We get 2 attacks, and then we go again. Nice counter.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, timing felt a little bit off there, but I'm glad it happened.
Take him down. Careful, Maya.
Dang it, I messed that one up. And now I don't have any revives left, so...
Get ready.
We'll get a bit more healing, but... Mayella's kind of our main DPS,
Get ready.
because she gets such absurd buffs to her attack. I at least want to get to phase 2 of this thing to see what we're up against, you know?
Danger.
Come!
Feel the burn. I'll do it.
Oh no, that was the easy attack. Definitely slipping focus.
Down!
I just want whatever this thing has, man.
Take him down. Come!
1,000 damage each time, only taking that much off. This thing must have, like... 30,000 health? Something like that? It's Chipping Thursday, yeah. Alright, cool. Right, we'll come back, but that's a fun fight. If we parried perfectly, and maybe had a revive skill, then we could probably do okay. But again, I don't know what happens in that later stages of that fight, so let's not push our luck too much. That's Abbest Cave. Is this something we can get to from over the other side, or is that something we can get to from here? Because this seems to lead somewhere. Okay, no, that's an obstruction. We can't get over these rocks. These enemies aren't really guarding anything. They're just kind of chilling. Unless there's an expedition camp there that's got an item. I don't see an item. So I'm going to just leave you well enough alone. That leads back to the first area. We don't have anything for Jar. As far as, like, the light that he wants and stuff. And so this just takes us back to Flying Waters. So I think we'll carry on through Flying Waters. And we'll camp on the other side. Just so we can upgrade our tints. And then we'll continue with the story, I guess. I don't recall if there's a flag in this area, so I think we'll just continue through to where the next flag is. I was definitely watching somebody stream this and they missed the mime encounter that gets the short haircut from Mael, and I'm like, no, go back! You missed the mime! The environment feels like a painting you stepped into? Yeah, totally. Like, they've done such a fantastic job of this.
Let us stain them.
This world's whole vibe, you know? They've also done a really great job of making elements matter, but not in a way that's like one person can deal the elemental damage because they are the black mage or something, right? I think that's the thing about playing Final Fantasy X right now. I've been playing through that, and I'm now at the point where everybody is getting each other's abilities from the sphere grid. Oh, wow. I think maybe because he's doing ice damage, he's doing slightly less than he was before. But yeah, like, for a while, everyone has, like, a very specific enemy archetype that only they have to fight. Like, you have to bring out your black mage to deal with the elemental creatures that are really tanky against physical damage, and you have to bring out your warrior characters like Orin and Kimari to deal with anything that's got armor, and so there's so many, like, specialisms in that party that require you to use each of the characters, whereas this, it's got a smaller party size, and everybody seems to be able to do more or less everything. Become the absolute beast you were always meant to be. Also learn skills, please. Okay, Lune doesn't have any more skill points. We need 4 for most of Mael's. Yeah, okay, great. So that's good. Oh, now we can fast travel to Flowerfield, and that will let us leave. Because this just leads out into the Gobbly Boss Arena. Still very curious about what that was. With the flower and all. And then we leave again. We can run around as whoever we like. And so we had a camp at the beginning of this area anyway because of Mael's nightmare happening. But now we have an extra item that we can use to upgrade our tints, so it's going to be worth checking in with the curator, who is still in his little hollow here. Hi, dude. Upgrade our resources. So we have the Shape of Life that can upgrade our Revive tint. So that's no longer small. That is just a Revive tint. We also have more Color of Lumina that we can use to apply points. So let's just give each of them 1. I don't know if we're going to encounter any more characters soon. Whether I should save those or whether I should just use them. But being able to actually equip more Luminas seems like a really good thing. So yeah, let's give you Staggering Attack and Dodger. That seems like a good set to have. Rewarding Mark seems like it'd be really fun as well. They're all just good, though. And I feel like we can probably unequip Burning Shots and Critical Burn to get Augmented Attack, because Gustav does a lot of base attacks. So maybe we want that instead. Base attack applying Defenseless for a turn is also very good. Augmented Counter would be really good against that boss. If we equip Mael with that. And she's not base attacking all that much, because she pretty much always has AP. What is Energizing Break? +3 AP on breaking a target. Okay. Versatile. After a free aim hit, base attack damage is increased by 50% for 1 turn. I feel like Gustav would use that. So we can equip Dead Energy as like a separate thing. So if we put Versatile on here. Edit Luminas. We'll get rid of... We'll get rid of Staggering Attack. And we'll put on Dead Energy. That looks better. Do the second optional boss in Flying Water. I've fought the Mime. And I've fought Chromatic Troubadour, yes. So we have... this, which is physical base attack... Free aim shots deal damage to an additional random target, so it kind of ricochets. That's fun. Yeah, I'm mostly sticking with this one because all of the stuff we've been fighting has been vulnerable to lightning, but I assume that's going to change in the next area, so... yeah. We shall see. We shall see what do. Also, we can edit Luminas here to give... +2 OP on dealing damage to a marked target. I guess we'll give Staggering Attack to Lune as well, considering she can stagger stuff with Mayhem. And Burning Shots, Critical Burn, increased critical chance on burning enemies is good because she burns a lot of people in order to get the stance stuff going. So maybe we do that, we do Dodger, and then we maybe... SOS Shield's kind of useful, but like, yeah, I think maybe that's a good setup. It's not going to give us the edge against that boss just because we need to be doing raw damage, but...
Told you Gestrals were real.
You did not.
Well,
Oh yeah, we've had these conversations before. I don't think anything has really changed. I also want to explore this area some more because there are just like a lot of little things like this. Like, does this become another area with like an NPC in it? Kind of similar to what the Curator's area is? That's really interesting, if so. This is the little nook that Gustav goes to write his thoughts to his apprentices. What's up, Flopson? This game is insanely good. Yeah, it's amazing. Not played a game like it in quite a while.
How did the...
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to...
Yeah, we've had these combos. Yeah, we can just head to sleep. We were basically like redoing the camp that we did last time, but we have more items. And yeah, we have new music as well, so we'll listen to that another time. I'm sure we will get back to the camp at some stage. For now, I want to move on. There's a bunch of them just standing around, but again, they don't seem to be guarding anything, so I'm going to leave them be. I'm assuming that this is the area where the Gestrals hang out. There's also clearly something over that way. If you look at the map, that's a thing. And if we get closer to these things, we'll probably learn their names. But we have that we can go to. That seems to be Gestral related, judging by the icon, but not their village, which is this. And then this is over here also. We can't get to that yet, I assume, because it's blocked off by the same thing that this is blocked off by. And I have no idea how we get over here. So let's just go in here, and let's see if it'll spit us back out onto the world map after this section, so that we can see what's up. Yeah, Chromatic Troubadour would have been more difficult if I was lower level, but I think I'm just kind of a little over-leveled for
that's a lot of red trees to search.
the regular stuff.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
It might be Nevrons, but given how Noko, like, burst into the area in Flying Waters, Something tells me it's not. 63 have been here, so they must have made contact with the Gestrals. Resting just in case. Mael has so much more health now. I love that for her. Hi, you're an enemy, right? Oh, okay. You seem more timid than I was expecting. That's cool. Let me just go over here and get this item, yeah? Big old prosthetic leg. Oh. Hello, big lad. They're all like the, like articulated, like posing dummies. Like the little wooden mannequins that you use to, like, do figure studies with. That's what they're modeled on. That's so cool. I also assume Gestrals is kind of like a, like a bastardization of a word like gestural, like in terms of like the technique of painting. There's an item over there as well. I'm trying to see if I can get around to it. But like, yeah, like brushstroke gestures or something. Like there's got to be something vaguely related there. So is this thing something I can fight, but it's just running away from me, right? It's not meant to... Oh! Am I supposed to fight you here because the thing is glowing? Maybe? Petank! Interesting. Let's try and fire at it, but not at the weak point.
Let the ink flow.
That's not a weak point this time. Okay, interesting. Okay, it can burn. That's good.
Take him down.
We don't have Ice Lance because we used up too much. Let's try Earth. That did pretty decent single damage, so that's okay. It's still burning. We can Swift Stride. Gains 3 shields. Okay. And it does have melee attacks. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Oh, it's going to flee in 3 turns. Right, okay, so it's kind of like a cactuar. I like that. Okay, he only had 1 AP, never mind.
A storm is coming.
Great.
Let's spill some ink.
Now, this is going to be a matter of... per se... There we go. Oh yeah, I have used that a couple of times. Okay, now it gains 6 shields and it's going to flee in 2 turns. Nice.
Look out!
Interesting, not certain on the timing on that one. But either way, the counter wouldn't matter much because it would just dodge part of it. Like it wouldn't take any damage. Can't Thunderfall. We need multi-hit attacks ideally, but we don't have them. So let's just immolate.
Feel the burn.
And then... what skills do we have? None. We have offensive switch. And then marking shot.
Chroma is flowing.
That should do something.
Feel the burn.
9 shields now. Okay, yikes. Is this on expert? No, we're just playing on expeditioner. Okay, it's got that kind of watery effect around it. Okay, it's going to flee next turn. So we really need to deal multi-hit. And we don't have Lumiere Assault. That's a shame.
A storm is coming.
This is really just us setting the guy up for Mael. We need something with high physical damage, but we don't have it. So I think just attacking is going to be our best shot. Although maybe we can do that and then attack. That's as good as we got. Oh, did it burn? Did we win? Oh, we did win. Oh, lovely. I thought we weren't going to get away with that, but we did. Amazing. So now we have 5 polished chroma catalysts. That means we can do massive upgrades at camp. Nice. Yeah, no, I didn't think we were going to get away with that. Somehow I thought we hadn't quite got the right combo there. But then it's not going to let us rest at the flag and just regenerate that encounter, is it? Because that had pretty good rewards. Yeah, it's not there this time. Well, that's cool at least. Fun little encounter. I just noticed this, by the way. The Wicker Man over here. It's like the Gestrals tried to make something that was as big as the Bourgeon boss that we fought last time. There's a guy here. Oh, you're like the curator. Another expedition. 33. Who are you? A dream and illusion. I don't really remember what I did all of this for. I miss laughing with everyone. Ray, Clay, what were their names? Why do I forget? Everything is washed away. The boy's gone silent. Now, you'd assume that this might be some hint at the people who'd been gommaged, but they wouldn't be that young, because this is just a boy, unless this is like a memory. Boy's gone silent. Okay, so nothing to be done with you yet, if at all. Petank is a one-time fight, kind of like the mimes? Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
Nope.
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
Yeah.
They must be Gestrals. They're cute, but they're idiots.
They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Hey, we're not Nevrons!
Okay, heck yeah, let's fight. I like the look of this guy. That's such a cool look. Also, he's got a pair of feet. Is he attacking me with another Gestral? Oh, it's one of the... Yeah, okay, I got you. Alright, well... I will shoot you. See if I don't. Let's go. Good damage. That said, it strikes with its dead partner. Can we... Can we maybe, Can we maybe stop and address the fact that it's hitting us with its dead partner? Guess not, huh? Okay.
On me.
Oh, I goofed the timing on that one. Still did a load of damage, though. Sure, let's Lumiere Assault. Why not? Let's keep burn. And then I don't think Mael's going to get much further than Swift Strike, but let's find out. Okay, yeah, we're marked now. Interesting. Okay, and it's got its shield up. Don't know what that means in terms of what we can do to that, but... Oh, interesting. I think Gustav ended up coming out of that pretty badly. We have Sakaram, though. Oh, it's a little guy. It's a little guy in a mech.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Kapatate. Oh, de noko te kepate. Oh, hati noko ke parka debe sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village,
A better sack of potatoes.
Okay, Dil. Pero kare mi bo sakapatat. Ni sugama bi ve virageo.
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Cheri sakakipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay.
How do you know? How do I know you're not lying? I'm telling the truth. Okay.
You're better with gestrals than humans.
They're less complicated.
Okay, cool. So we now have a new weapon for Mael. Time to see what the deal is with that real quick. Oh wait, no, it's not for Mael. Oh no, it's for him. I was forgetting the nomenclature. So this is level 4 and that's level 4. It just scales with different abilities. This is vitality and defense. This is agility and luck. So it's for a different build, effectively. I mean, I have better vitality right now, so that makes more sense to me, considering we're not fighting anything that's got elemental weaknesses. But cool. Sakapatate. That's very fun. Can I just rest real quick? Is there anything else in here that we can grab? Or this is just arena stuff, right? Yeah. Gonna skip my way to the Gestral Village. Yeah, this is wild looking environment as well. These they're like Nevron defenses. That's kind of brutal, actually. Can't tell if the red is blood or foliage. Possibly both. Oh my gosh, look at it. Yeah, and all of the symbols here. We saw some stuff like this in that area where that had the mime, and we found all the paintings around, so I wonder if that was, like, painted by Gestrals, not by Nevrons. Oh, hey, bud. You want to fight? We'll fight. I'll take you. If you're going to turn out to be a friend after we fight you.
a storm is
I
coming.
absolutely goofed the timing on that one. I forgot there was a timed hit in there. Oops. Ice Lance. Huh, okay. Interesting. Gustav is now burned. We're dealing with all of the stuff that we've been piling on the other enemies this entire time.
A storm is coming.
Hoist on my own petard.
Finesse and grace.
Oh, okay. It kind of gives you a little bit of a slowdown effect there. That's where you're meant to parry. Or dodge, or whatever you do. Okay, and now this... I've been seeing this material around the place, and it seems like something happens to remove that at some stage, because it was in the first area too. It's pretty clearly, like, blocking some sort of area. Also, there's a giant bell over there. Cool. I wish I had a map of this place, though. The main thing I'm finding right now is that I'm not sure exactly where I'm meant to be going. They're just like, go here, and I'm like, how, though? Gonna upgrade my attributes, because I need more attack power. Always more. And I think we probably need a bit more agility. I think Gustav has been lacking in terms of agility, and that means he's falling behind in, like, turn order. So I think we need to give him a little more of that. Still waiting for Lune to be able to learn that revive ability. So we can go either direction from this. That guy's respawned. Very good. I guess we go deeper into...
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
They're wired together. Oh, hello. Hello. I see you. Creeping up on me. What the heck is this, though? It's not going to tell me its name until it attacks me, so that's the curious thing here. Okay, resistant to lightning. It kind of has lightning vibes around it, so let's try Earth attack. Okay, dealt extra damage because it was marked, no big deal. Okay, fire is its weakness. It's made of canvas. That makes sense. Oh, catapult.
Careful, by
Danger!
Get ready.
Oh my gosh. It did a lot of those. He doesn't have any fire attacks. I mean, we can overcharge, but it's not going to do a whole lot.
Let us stain them. Ready to evade. Danger! I'll do it.
That last one comes out of nowhere. That's a lot, actually.
Take him down.
Feel the burn!
Okay, interesting. You're not meant to... Oh, Trebuchet, clearly the superior siege weapon. Yeah, you're not meant to parry when that slowdown effect happens. You're meant to do something else. I don't know what yet. Okay, there's a little item over here. Hello, hello. Hacha!
We can use that.
Chroma. Okay, cool. They're just leaving money lying around. And there's clearly a lot of, like, ledges that you can get to from other areas in this place, which is why I really wish I had a map of it. But I do not. Okay. These are cool and are painted with different chroma. What is deal? How does the music in this game slap so hard? Genuine question.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
You're telling me?
They built it to make their village harder to find.
Oh, well, that's fair, I guess, yeah. That does make sense. Also, they have an infinitely bottomless pit. This is where they send people to Xibalba, I guess. Shout out to the road to El Dorado, by the way. This looks like a little side area that might contain an item, or possibly just a way around some of the enemies that are patrolling up ahead. If you don't want to fight, which personally I do, because sometimes we get cool weapons. Okay, let's reformat slightly here. I assume that they're going to be at least somewhat vulnerable to fire. He doesn't have any fire stuff. Basically, all of Lune's weapons are fire things right now, although that's better lightning element. Random stain on free aim. That's cool. Let's go back to this one. And Brillarum already is. Yeah, so that's okay. So we're going this way, right? There were guys here a second ago. Where? Oh, there he is. Sacca patate! I hit you in the butt! Talk to me. Oh, there's two of them now. Oh, yikes. I have made a terrible mistake. Never mind.
From fire.
Danger! Careful, Mael.
Mael gets to counter, yay! Oh my gosh, that was a lot of... And we dodge. Okay, perfect. Nice, okay. So we're meant to dodge a couple of these here. Okay, while it's got its shield raised, I'm going to do some recovery abilities.
A storm is coming.
Time to hit big.
And I really want to keep Virtuo's stance, but I think we can maybe guard up.
Shields up.
There we go, okay.
Let's dance.
Oh, that one's just supposed to jump. I didn't realize it could mix in jump moves with parries. That's something else that I had no idea they were going to do. Oh, that's so bad. Yep, okay.
Let us stain them.
Fair.
Guard up.
Counter! Huge. Okay, nice. So, let's... I guess marking... Oh, it's got a weak point up there, though. Hang on. We're missing a trick here, I think. Now you, with your... Oh, interesting. We can damage its arm that way. Okay, but it's not going to do anything else like that. Okay, fair enough.
Not looking good.
I think you're looking pretty good. Is this thing burning right now? No, it's not. Okay. Let's at least heal, I think. Judging by my ability to...
That's better.
Oh, ouch. Does it raise the shield again after that? Yeah, okay, cool. So it does that each time. Let's have Gustav also use a healing item on Lune. Let's have Lune use healing magic on Gustav.
Blades sharpened.
And then let's reapply Shell. Nice. So it gives you the opportunity to counterattack twice if it's got a jump in there as well. That's really interesting.
Take him down.
So it has the shield up until it counterattacks, basically. This is a wild combat.
Take him down.
Okay.
Dodge this down.
Huh. Really interesting. I think we need to fully heal after that, though. Unless there's going to be another flag around here somewhere, which I don't see. Oh! Expedition log, yeah? Like a journal? 63.
63rd. Damn yeah. Damn it. I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some gestrals running out of that thing. I'm definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
Interesting. So they've clearly encountered the Gestrals before, but nobody's really, like, believed they existed. Like rodents of unusual size. That crate just rolled like a d6. Okay, interesting. So we have a little expedition log here. I don't... Oh, is that a thingy? It's a... what do they call the paint cage, right? Yeah. So that's up there now. How do I get up here? Oh no! Yeah, I assume those were all something we could shoot from the neighboring area then. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's gonna be... Oh, okay. A little bit of precision platforming, huh? Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. They've got, like, little platforms that they're holding up. Oh, okay. Gotta be slightly more precise with our jumps. But yeah, they're starting to stack the puzzles in a really fun way. They're like, hey, you want a paint cage and a platforming section? To get this one item, whatever it is?
Great.
Okay, cool. +1 chrome elixir, so that means 1 additional full heal in the field. That's nice. Don't think there's anything else there, though, so let's zipline back up. I like the fact that some of the obstacles in this area are made out of, like, giant versions of these guys. And I assume these lights are something we got to follow to get deeper into the environment. Oh, 70 have been here as well. Interesting. Giant Bell Alley. Well, I think we've earned an upgrade. I think we're going to keep Mael's agility up. But we might also put some points into defense. Since that is clearly increasing quite a lot. Lune's attack power is going to go up with agility, but I do also want her to have some extra health. It's really difficult to know, like, what's going to be a good idea for, like, a character build and what's going to be a good idea for just focusing on what we need in combat, you know? Breaking rules. Deals low single target physical damage, 2 hits, destroys all target shields, gains 1 AP per shield destroyed. We needed that, like, in the last combat. We needed that against the Patank, is what we needed. So that'll probably be very circumstantial to use. But considering we're not really using stuff like offensive switch all that much... Like, all of the skills are good. This is the problem right now with this game, is that, like, everything we can do is just so good that I don't want to lose any of it in favor of literally everything else we can do. What's this? Oh! Oh, you've got a shortcut there now. Ah, nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that. So if we end up going back to that area, we can Okay, this looks like an arena, doesn't it? Does this not look like an arena? And does that not look like a portal to the map? Good thing we full healed. Oh no, send forth the ultimate weapon. See, they call it Sakapatate. I know the T is, the E at the end is meant to be silent, but
They sound like
it's what they've been calling it.
We must be getting close to the village.
Oh boy, it's got cannons.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment.
Amazing.
That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
Heck yeah. Oh, how is all the music so good, dude? Okay, yeah, there's a jump in there as well. All right. Got to keep that in mind. Also need to open it up for attacking the weak point that's back there. Do you seriously have to, like, time that so you can deal damage? Or do I have to, like, wait for it to change stance or something?
A storm is coming.
Because, like, Lune doesn't have a great deal of a point of view on that. And, like, Mael can't even see it. So, like, that's interesting.
On fire. Parry it!
Okay, fun. Nice. We came out of that pretty well, I think.
Take them down.
Let the ink flow.
Maybe we need to heal, but I think we'll just keep stacking burn on this thing. And we'll Fury it. Because that's huge damage. Takes the fight seriously and raises its shield. Okay, cool.
Get ready.
Yep, that was taking things seriously. Oh no. That was rough, actually. Revive. Lune burns. We probably need a heal here, so we'll just use items. Oh, we're out of healing tints? This is the problem I have right now. Is that I feel like sometimes it uses all the healing tints. Okay, I think I'm just going to attack, I guess. Great time for a counter, especially one with Mael. Okay, that one I could have parried. We're going to need to redo this fight, I think, but...
You can't leave us yet.
I'm ready.
Oh.
That hurts.
Yeah, we're going to have to heal Gustav here, I think. And then... Gustav doesn't have any fire damage stuff, really.
Take them down.
Rough. Yeah, okay. We'll go again. This thing's got a lot of mix-ups to it. Yes, Snow Tiger, all the VODs are on YouTube. I'm going to have all the VODs go up one by one. So let's go again, I guess. Oh wait, hang on, we're backtracking. It's my bad. Sometimes the angles that it positions you at, I'm like, where are we going here? Let me rest at this flag real quick, just to make sure we get all of our stuff back. Okay, yeah, now we have our healing tints back, I guess. I forget you have to rest at flag to regain those. I think that might be why I keep messing that up.
Zombie alert! Zombie alert!
And skip. Okay, let's take this seriously. If
Danger!
they're going to be taking it seriously. Okay, now it's marked. We can probably deal a little extra damage here.
Let the ink flow.
Immolation is definitely going to help. This thing is weak to fire. And then we can...
Take cover!
Okay, yeah. How do we dodge that, considering the wind-up that it has?
Chroma is flowing. Feel the burn!
Okay, now we need to try and keep Virtuose if we can. This says destroy shields, but not, like, this kind of shields. Okay, let's just attack, I think.
Get ready.
Nice. Great time for a counter.
Dodge Kasab.
Having a hard time dodging that one.
Chroma is flowing.
This thing is still burning, so you can get back into Virtuose stance.
Danger!
Okay, I understand that attack a little better now. Thank goodness. Nice! There we go. Still having a hard time with it, but I understand it better. And I can't use recovery on Lune. I can only use it on Gustav. Okay. Worth knowing.
I'm ready.
Dang it. I anticipated those and that was a problem. Okay, let's bring Gustav back one more time.
I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, I just don't get a turn because he died of burn damage. We'll go again. I think I'm getting there with this, though. Dodging is easier than parrying. Thank you, loading screen tips. Gustav is like Derek Zoolander. He just can't turn left. We've got all of our elixirs and stuff, so it's saved that. Is there anything else we can do just to change up what we're scaling with or anything? Or like elemental damage? No, I think we're as good as we're going to get. Short of like going out and going to camp. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep going. I think Lune could potentially be doing more physical damage, but this thing is weak to fire, so...
Danger!
Interesting. So you don't actually get a counter if you parry that perfectly, because you get to jump and that's the counter, is what I'm learning.
Let me help.
Chroma is flowing. Feel the burn.
On guard! From fire!
Okay, let's use a quick recovery after that.
Let us stain them. Feel the burn.
Building up some more fire stains. Now we can flurry.
Precision!
That's such huge damage, dude. I wish we could do that every turn.
On me!
Brace yourselves.
Okay, now I'm getting better at countering that. Thank goodness. We don't have enough for one more flurry, so unfortunately we're going to have to heal ourselves. There we go. Still don't understand how to dodge that, but that's okay. Okay, the audio cue for that is like the thing yelling in the center of it.
Take cover.
Rough.
I can do it!
Let's heal Gustav.
Not leaving you behind.
And let's have him heal Lune.
I'm back.
Okay, there we go. So it's just a really, really delayed parry. I should probably get into the habit of dodging that instead of trying to go for the full parry, just because
Feel the burn.
burning is really bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're taking so much damage. Oh, he has like full AP, so we can just hit a recovery here.
Not looking good.
That clears the status. And then she's got a lot, so let's just healing light. It's unfortunate that this thing gets to do the cannon fire thing basically every round. And that I'm really bad at timing it.
Merci.
Alright, yep.
On guard.
Gustav's gonna die next turn.
Flames. On me. Guard up.
Okay, could have parried that, never mind. Recovery skill. Mael is still burning. But so is this guy.
Parry it.
dodging so much better. Screw you, I was in Virtuose. Oh, now it unleashes its full power, huh? Okay.
Not looking good.
And my L burns. But I also unleash my full power. Now its weak spot is exposed. Okay. Should have been looking to break this thing the entire time. Well, sorry, Lunate, you're probably going to have to sit this one out. There we go. Oh my goodness, dude. That was kind of huge. Cool fight. Like, all of these fights are really fun. They're so challenging, but in a really great way.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Oh no, chef Sammy luppe kamative.
Chef.
Gorgra. Lumma vina.
Golgra.
Kottara Gestral kamibori o pinna. Gorgra fimicola nissu. Poki.
He's like, "Meh." The most French gesture ever. You just got to shrug a lot. That's how that works. Yeah, I wish we'd all been revived for that, but man, that was a really, really cool fight. I have this thing where I am always bound and determined to get every character through every fight. Just for like XP and stuff like that, even though you do get a limited amount of XP from your party winning a fight, even if you don't survive it, kind of thing. I'll say chagrined.
Nice.
That Lune couldn't be alive for the end of that. Also, there were definitely a couple of items in that early area that
An advantage.
I think this environment has like looped around on. But I don't know how to get to them. And we can't go down that way, okay. I would absolutely just fall off of every cliff in this place. Unless there are invisible walls, so for once I'm actually kind of glad for them. Cool teleport. I don't really care, but thanks. I'm not Christian, much less a Catholic. It does not concern me. But good for them, I guess. So this is just going to lead us back to the world map, or just to a different area? Okay, yeah, we're back on the world map. Nice. So we can go for a bit of a mosey around here. And, like, to remind you folks, this is what the world map looks like. So there's still so much of this. Although we don't know exactly what the landmass looks like, it is clear that there is still landmass there. So this game is huge. Like, genuinely very big. There's some kind of gate over there. There's an item here that we can grab.
We can use that.
But this does just seem to be a path from A to B. And maybe we'll be able to get in and out of here through this gate later. Also an opportunity to camp, so I might just camp real quick. Because we definitely need to rest, for one thing. And probably upgrade health for another. Looney doesn't have a new level yet, but will have soon.
the Gestrals?
I'm not sure.
I can't.
Okay, the camp dialogue is basically the same. That's fine. And I think we have one more upgrade for our flasks now. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe we got something else that I'm just confusing the two. We could also upgrade some weapons. And I think having a weapon that scales with vitality seems good. So we could upgrade that. That's only going to take one polished chroma catalyst to upgrade to level 5, which is great. I don't know how much I want to go with free aim. I want to upgrade this because the fire ability has been really good. And now it can have this ability where fire skills cost 1 less AP, which is amazing. So I'll keep those at level 4 for now. With Mael, this is the only one we have, so we might as well upgrade it because it does so much more damage. And critical hits apply burn. And this one is really just a physical weapon that we haven't used since we got the fire damage one. So unless we come up with some stuff that's... we come up against enemies that are, like, not weak to fire, that, like, absorb fire damage, we might as well just keep using that weapon, right? Let's write in the journal. What's the deal with the crunchy humans? They look like stone/ash like the Gommage people. Yeah, it seems like chroma is some sort of mystical substance where it's not just blood, it's like life force or something, and that has been sapped out of them and they turn to stone. Writes about the crazy inventions the Gestrals came up with and that they could learn some things from them.
For those who come after.
Okay, cool. Now we can sleep. And that ends camp. Oh, it was quantity, that was it. It was I'm sure quantity, not quality, right? Okay, so this is the Gestral Village, huh? I thought we were going to be here when we found the ancient sanctuary place, but it turns out that was like a whole area to go through first. That is why I was confused. Okay. Dude, I find it so funny that Gustav doesn't want to, like, turn until you get a few steps in. It's very silly. Okay, so now we can talk to people. Who are you? The village looks so cool. Is this your first time here? First time this life. I got revived at the Sacred River not too long ago. I'm only 6.4 hours old? What? Time to train. You should train too. I'm serious. You really need to train. Alright, dude. Hey, kid, you want to be 0.1 hours old again? I'm kidding. Great. So we have flag here. Do you have a flag? Right. There's just a lot of... The fact that these are all, like, pods with the brushes on top of makes me think a Gestral is just going to pop out of one of those at some stage. Hey, man. Expeditions A, you're a fun-looking bunch. And then we'll beat you up, which will be fun for me, but not for you. Well, noted. Hey, chat, write that down. I'm a nice brush. It's going to be like this everywhere, huh? Okay. So this guy wants to fight. This is such a cool area, though.
It's really a village of Gestrals.
Mm-hmm.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
Do you think it's that one? Do you think it's the one that says Chief House in front of it? In the one of only 3 signs written in English? The other being Arena and Gestral Bazaar, by the way. Hi, man. You guys are so slow. Oh, it's Noko. Oh, hello, man. So he doesn't have anything to sell us because presumably this place is full of people who will sell us things. Olivierso. Huh? We fought plenty of dangerous Nevrons already. Have you fought the chromatic Nevrons? 2 of them. Actually, I fought 3 of them. I've beaten 2 of them. The language is so interesting because sometimes it's like a mixture of gibberish, French, and like English and made up stuff. And then sometimes it's just straight up soundtrack, like no real rhyme or reason to any of it. Do we have a shop here? I think a beatdown is in order. No, it's okay. Our eagerness for battle hasn't scared you away. I have plenty of clients, they're just dead. Jujubri. Expedition shop. Oh, and we can fight, of course. Yep, that's something we've done before. So we can buy weapon upgrade materials. We can also buy critical moment health. 50% increased critical chance if health is below 30. Well, we're going to buy that because why would we not want Pictos? But, sure, let's fight. Let's have Mael fight. Mael is a good, like, duelist. Generally not sure how well this is going to go.
Finesse and grace.
Pretty well, it turns out.
Ready to parry.
So fighting the merchants never seems like it's going to be that big of a deal, but I'm sure there's going to be one who will absolutely stomp me one of these days. That's a good fight, though. GG. I got destroyed. I have stuff you might want to buy. Yes, please. Oh. What's the element here, though? Is that like a light element? Demon Am. We're on that demon time. Hope you like what you see. What is this, then? That's cool looking. Like, the gun is like a little cannon. And the sword is an arm. So is that element just light? Because, Lune's stains are 4 elements and then light. And light is just, like, non-elemental, I guess? It's non-elemental, but it's magic damage that's not physical, which I think makes sense. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this one for now, because it's slightly more powerful just based on my, like, stat increases, but that's fun. I like the weapon designs a lot in this game. Okay, yeah, so people in chat confirm light is non-elemental magic damage. That makes a lot of sense. Cool. Barter system, no currency. You can trade chroma, though, but what use do you have for chroma? We make offerings at the sacred river part of the rebirth process, because they can be resurrected at the sacred river. I presume that's a location we will discover at some stage. You are too young to fight Nevrons. You should never listen to your elders. Hey, bud. Lumierans. Moshi loved expeditioners. Moshi's in hibernation. Got Moshi's notes somewhere. Incredible writings and relics of a mysterious group of beings. I believe they're the ones Verso referred to as Lumierans. They are not a myth. So the Gestrals and the Lumierans have like a mutual belief that the other ones are like fairies. Though my searching days are long past, I'm grateful to all the new searchers who helped this old Gestral add to this marvelous and definitive collection of Lumieran writings. Moshi the Searcher, year 43. We seen any of these writings? Well, we found the journals. Okay, they're gonna wait for me to come back and share some of the... I wonder if that's like a collect 'em up reward thing, where like once you pass a certain threshold of them, he'll give you like an item or something. Oh, and there's like a little ramp up here. Oh, there's so much to explore. These environments are kind of wild, actually. Like, there's like an entire trail up this thing. I wonder what's at the top. I've completely left the marketplace and now I'm just in search of stuff. I see if I can just break these. Nobody's going to be mad at me for breaking them. All of the trunks and chests look like I should be able to bust them open for goodies. Oh, there is an item here. Oh, excuse me. Really had to sneeze there.
We can use that.
Oh, we just have some chroma. Cool. We took their money. That they used to make offerings to revive themselves at the sacred river. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure there's no problem with us taking that. Just didn't want to be falling forever. Shout out to Evanescence. What's up with you? My shop is in the back alley. Want me to show you the good stuff? Cliche, but okay. Oh, fun. Okay. A shakedown. Guess we're fighting. They do love to fight.
I'll do it.
Well, yeah, let's mark you. Burn.
I'm ready. From fire.
Get ready.
Easy counter. And he's just gone. Okay, great. So much for the shakedown. Oh, Lune leveled up. She can finally buy that revive skill. Yeah, sucks to be you, bud. I kicked your ass. Can even pay with chroma. Oh, well, thanks, I guess. Okay, so that was just a free fight the merchant, huh? Oh, more attack things. We, I guess, get some weapons that have abilities attached to them. Oh no, that's Mael's. I thought that was Gustav's for some reason. Oh, healing mark. What is this? Recover 25% health on hitting a marked enemy once per turn. Yes, doing that. Definitely doing that. Switch to virtuoso stance on breaking any shield. Amazing. Yeah. So glad we found this place. I had virtually nothing else to do with money before this, aside from just one trade with Noko. But this is huge. I bet people have already found really great places to, like, farm money. Excalibur, the sword that surpasses all swords and shoots lasers, dude. 1,000 chrome and it could be mine. Sure. A wooden stick. Nice. Very, very fun. Is that actually a weapon that we can use? Because hilarious if true. I guess not. But it might be if it's in the inventory. Yeah, quest item. So we could maybe end up using that for a quest at some stage. It'd be pretty fun if that's the case. Yeah, cool. Want to trade your stuff for my stuff? Your stuff is worthless. You're worthless. Want to fight? No, I'll just stay here and look at your stuff. They just have a bunch of stuff that the expeditioners have left behind here when they've, like, died trying to get to the paintress. Is that what's happened? Like, look at this carousel horse. What's that doing there? Back off my junk, I won't sell you nothing. Excuse me, sir. A double negative. I sense a double negative. Alright. Cool. Chill. It's fine. You alright? Trade all of my junk to get this. Chromatic legumes. Oh, magic beans. Uh-huh. Yep. Miracle vegetable seeds from the city of Lumiere. You're very Jacques and the Beanstalk, I guess. Speaking of beanstalks, this guy's so tall. But we already spoke to him, so that's fine. Okay, Gestral Bazaar's cool. The arena is that way. There's a big guy. Oh, that's the sack of potatoes. Right. Was there a flag here? I can't remember, and I'm actually injured now. I guess there's a flag back this way. Scammed. I mean, like, I'm going to buy stuff if they say I can buy it. It's not like I can't go out and just farm money. Right, learn skills. Please give Lune the revive skill. Oh my god. Thank you. Revitalization is also regen if you consume 3 fire stains, so that's huge too. We have 1 skill point that Mael cannot spend. And Gustav has 3, so we can get from fire. That's another 3 hit, so that's actually not too bad. We really don't have any skills outside of these 8 that aren't just like locked by whatever that is. So I'm really curious at what point we start unlocking skills. I think we'll put 1 into attack power still, because Mael is still an absolute beast. Let's get Lune's health up to 10, and we'll add 1 to defense as well. Let's actually make her a little bit more robust. Okay, let's go and talk to the chief. I did just see a... Sorry. Did just see a purple light over here that I need to... Can't wait to become a tree. Huh. Okay, that's actually kind of wild. But they believe in reincarnation, so I guess they, like, respawn.
Great.
But, yeah, this guy talks about dying and wanting to become a tree. They've clearly got an interesting life cycle, if that's true. So I'd enter the arena as soon as I turn 30. My birthday was yesterday. I'm so nervous. I do have lovely bristles. What is this? Looking at the ground all day. I don't have a boat, never mind. I clearly don't understand Lumiere and idioms. Okay. This has a lot of stuff to explore, but let's at least go and speak to the chief if we can. Assuming this guy will let us through. You may come in. Okay, thanks. Are they doing push-ups? They are doing push-ups. Hell yeah. It's like a dojo. Hi there, bud.
Malito de warrior. Tu me cuba primates acapatas?
That's... We certainly are.
It wasn't that strong.
I mean, it was pretty strong, actually, Mael. I wouldn't... We did get beaten by it twice.
Naru, poquito de mi respecto. Mi cosuli?
Are you the chef?
Gororito bosa? Un poquito le romari? Dumba kaka expeditiono. Kato matomaro.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Wait, let Lune ask her questions.
Humano. Pincorinco tempente.
Still so obsessed with the paintress. Well, yeah, she's killing us systematically every year.
Others have passed through here.
Dumba kaka expeditiono.
Few expeditions every few years.
Gororito bosa? Un poquito le romari?
We have our boat. We just landed in a weird place.
A white-haired man destroyed it.
I mean, did he? I guess so.
Surimoto priva. Me respecto.
You know him.
Io sano villaggio.
He attacked the village once. Some of us survived somehow. Okay.
Okay. Sano vivo bota. Willa foserito eskie. Nima cuba. Rico
So
eskie
Esquier is a name we have heard a couple of times.
So Esquier exists.
Kimotira. Esquiero fotupo quiso.
Okay, and they live not far from here.
Warrior litogaki.
Only the greatest warriors are allowed through. We've got to prove ourselves in combat yet again.
Why?
Eskie tirarofo.
It could also accidentally eat us. Okay, cool.
Eskie kimabano fumigeri.
Okay, Esquier is an it. Fair enough.
Amikiza responsibile. Kibariko kimi eskie.
We already defeated your ultimate Sakapatat.
Ki ma sumi karatam. Rito tesakima Gestral Tournament.
Okay, sure. We got to enter a tournament.
Surimoto priva.
Fun
Aiko.
times. They're old, so it should be easy. All right. The stranger?
Stranger.
Okay. Let's take us to the arena. Let's do this now. Because I'm sure we'll be able to explore a little bit afterwards. Might as well do this now. Curious who the stranger is. Guess we have to enter the tournament now. Sure we do. Make way for the next Gestral hero. No. You think you're tough wood, huh? Yes. Tougher and woodier. Oh, okay, we're just fighting. Cool. Guess we're fighting, huh? Get wrecked. You're all made of wood, you burn easy.
From fire.
Attack Mael so she can counterattack you. Okay, fair enough.
Take him down.
A storm is coming.
Just gonna skip your turn so that we can... Oh man, we don't have enough AP. Well, that's a good thing to note, actually.
From fire.
In future, Lune can potentially give Mael some AP with items. So. All right, cool. Basically, anyone we talk to around here seems like they just want to fight us. So let's hit this flag real quick. And I assume this is the arena sign up. Find Lemon Soul. Okay, so he's literally over there. Nice. Sign-ups from 3 of our legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. The prize is a powerful weapon. Hell yeah, sign me up. One-on-one fights only. Nice. Got it. Bertrand Big Hands. Okay, Mael's gonna fight Bertrand Big Hands. Yeah, it's gonna be another stick. It's definitely gonna be another wooden stick. What up, Bertrand? Wonderful starts.
Flames. On me.
Nailing the counters first time every time. Good fight. Could have done that on expert. Next time won't be so easy. We'll find out. Dominique Giant Feet? Chat, behave yourselves. Dominique Manamana.
On me.
Okay, you actually hit me. Fair play.
Finesse and grace.
Okay. I got your timing. You're done.
From fire. Let's dance.
Okay, yeah, no. That one was a bit of a change up. No worries, though. Very nice. Okay, one more fight. Matthew the Colossus, okay. Mael just kick some butt. Oh, this one's got a knife. Okay.
Flames. On me. Okay.
This one has a knife and decent enough attack timing. Oh, I see, I see. He threw a little feint. Nice. Mael is now our highest level character. Mysterious new warrior. Sure, Mael's gonna fight them too. Is that CL? That's got to be CL. Yeah! Somebody we know! New character! I saw the outfit, I saw the midriff, I immediately knew it was CL.
CL?
What? How? You guys? You're alive!
I bet they've never seen people hug in the arena before.
I knew you were resourceful.
How did you get here?
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Oh, that's a cool weapon though! She's got such a cool weapon! Oh! Okay, I tried to parry that.
Finesse,
Didn't happen.
grace. Blades on me.
You're not weak to fire, but that's fine.
On me.
Oh, you're Gambit now. Rush is a buff that increases character speed. Okay, cool. Thanks for the tutorial. Get countered. Still the best duelist in all of Lumiere. Some of the gestural gibberish sounds a bit Portuguese. Oh, sure it does, yeah. Yay! Oh, we get a special weapon. Yeah, we do. I presume there's just a different animation for whoever's the champion. That's really fun.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Really not bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestral who guided me here.
You also meet
What about
Noko?
you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later.
And a lot of dead bodies.
to
He
Golga.
just interrupts him. Oh, incredible, dude.
No time to lose.
Gustav's like, I was about to have a protagonist moment. I was about to get all sad. Oh, do we wish to play Sales tutorial only accessible at this time? Then yes. Sorry, you don't get a tutorial. You just get counted. Foretell. Can apply and consume Foretell. Generate sun charges. Skills that consume Foretell generate moon charges. So she's got, like, cards? Interesting. Okay, cool. So she can apply and consume Foretell by putting it on enemies. Focused Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focused Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 sun charge. So we start by using that and gaining a sun charge, right?
Not today.
I'm just going to dodge this because I want to know what the other mechanics are, and otherwise the fight will be over too quickly. Using Focused Foretell is given 1 sun charge and applied 5 Foretell. Seal gets a bonus effect whenever a sun charge or a moon charge is active. You gain 1 AP per Foretell consumed, or gain 1 AP per Foretell applied. Okay, cool. So now Twilight Slash consumes all Foretell on the target to increase its damage. So basically you stack a unique effect on them. Applies 4 Foretell to the target. Since she already has 1 sun charge, she gets 5 AP back from that. So we consume Foretell, gain 5 AP, generate 1 moon charge. Nice. Is there anything else it's going to tell us, or are we just going to end the fight here? Emily Chaos, thank you for the Prime sub. At the start of her turn, if she has both a moon and a sun charge, she consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, CL applies double Foretell. The maximum amount of Foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of sun and moon charges. Try and make the best use of Twilight to maximize Foretell application and damage. So basically we have to try and deal like a mix of each of these attacks. Also, dark is now an element.
Here we go.
Cool. That's fun. Interesting. So now we have character number 4, and she's level 15. That's absurd. She needs all the Pictos. We'll deal with that in a second. Obviously, she's going to have some skill points we can use at camp. She doesn't have anything else in the way of wardrobe. This is the one thing that I'm only slightly disappointed in so far, is that we don't have any cosmetics for anybody other than Gustav and one from Mael. And I have a feeling that's why people bought the deluxe edition of this game, is because it gave you extra outfits for people. So do we need to talk to Golgra anymore? Okay, right, yeah, the password.
Get out my way!
Of course.
The password is get out of my way.
Very gestralish.
Okay, east of the village, right. Shout the password as loud as you can. Nice.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
There are many, many outfits. Cool. I'm looking forward to finding some of them.
Gestral positivity is so heartwarming.
We've opened the back door for you, so it's easy.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Chef.
great. Okay, cool. Provoke Golgra to a duel. I think I'll maybe wait on that. Awesome. So now we have new character. We have all new stuff to dig into here. Do we get 4 people in combat? Or do we still just get a team of 3? That's what I would want to know. I think we just need to up Mael's attack power because she's already incredible. We'll put a bit more into vitality, but we'll put a couple more into... We'll put one into might and one into defense for Gustav. My gosh, lady, you have a lot of a lot of attribute points that I can spend. Let's put 10 into everything. No, let's think about this. We want to have somebody's attack power up. Agility seems important. Luck is always going to be important. I think defense will probably increase to like 6, and then we'll just spread the rest out like that. That seems good. That seems okay. We can always recode if we need to, but I'm cool with that. Skills. What do you have? 14 skill points available. And the light and dark are basically on either sides of this. I'm still so confused about why Gustav's skills are, like, locked behind all of these things. Because, like, Mael has a lot of locks on this screen. Lune has, like, 3. CL has 3. What's the deal with Gustav being so bottled up, man? Do I start unlocking these when I've bought all of them? I'm curious. Anyway, Phantom Blade, high single target dark damage. Consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. Can break. Taking it. Sealed Fate. 5 to 7 hits, uses weapon element. Each hit can consume 1 foretell to deal 200% more damage. Critical hits don't remove foretell but still get damage increase. Buying that. Grim Harvest. Heals all allies. Deals single target dark damage 1 hit. Heals all allies by 30% health. Consumes foretell to increase health. Okay. All of this is incredible. So Harvest heals yourself. Grim Harvest heals everyone. All of these sound so good. Why is every skill in this game so good? Medium single target dark damage applies a mark. Low dark damage to all enemies, 2 hits, applies 2 foretell per hit. We need to have rush, because haste is incredible in games like this. Haste is always kind of broken. I think I'm going to save a skill point so we can get Grim Harvest. Because healing everybody has been a problem. I feel like sacrificing your turn to heal is actually kind of... not, like, risky as such, but it's... like... it's a huge compromise in this. And then Pictos-wise... recover 25% health hitting a marked enemy. Plus 1 AP on jump counterattack. We don't know when those are going to come up. That's really circumstantial. Increased crit chance if your health is low. And then increased break damage. Well, considering she can break, that's at least worth having and learning. Extra damage. We'll try and turn her into a breaker. If we can. And just learn these break skills in the meantime. So we've done that. For Luminas, obviously we want augmented attack. Obviously we want dead energy. Obviously we want dodger. After free aim hit, base damage increased by 50%. Not so much. Augmented counter would be so good on Mael. Empowering attack. Exposing attack. Staggering attack is a definite, because if we're turning her into somebody who can break a lot, then we'll do that. Let's mark on free aim. And I think that's all we can buy right now. Did decide to stream this. How am I finding it? This is one of my favorite games in a really long time. Like, I haven't played like an RPG like this for ages. Like, I've not liked any of the RPGs that have come out more recently from, like, the Final Fantasy games and stuff. This rules. This is so, so good. I love it. So right now our party is Gustav, Lune, Mael, CL. Okay, so... how do we change who's in the active party? Oh, the flag. I remember. So we got to remove... Lune from the party to put CL in. But I don't want to remove anybody from the party because they're all so good. I feel like CL or Gustav is like the decision here, you know? Like, I feel like that's the decision I'm making. Also, I didn't check her weapon. She just has this. But then we also got these two for Mael. Start in Virtuo stance? Well, I'm equipping that and never looking back. Switch to Virtuo stance on breaking any shields. Oh, she's so good with the shield break. Also, this thing looks... so cool. That looks less cool because it's made out of a Gestral arm, but I get it. Considering that we wanted to use her to break shields on some enemies, like... yeah, that would be so good. But this... starting in Virtuo stance is wild. Because if she can start with, like... 6 AP, and we can just do Fleuret Fury the entire time. Absolutely nuts. The medallion weapon is so good. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's genuinely exactly what I want from her, because she just deals 200% damage whenever she has Virtuo stance. So she starts with a really strong opening attack, which is good because a lot of fights seem to begin with... hi. Okay, you're probably going to come alive and attack me if I jump through here, right? Or you're just, like, in the way permanently. Do I have to, like... nope, okay. You're just going to sleep there, fine. Hey, man. Thought Gestrals were not affected by her power? Okay, cool, you're just... They got beat up and left pretty fast? Okay, fair. I love the Gestrals just, like, smacking down any expeditioners who come through here. But yeah, like, a lot of fights open with something that Mael can counter, and if she can just do that immediately, then amazing. Yes, dude! I love this game. Best game ever. Oh, well done. Well done, game. Again, please tell me that all of this stuff, like, moves at some stage, or we get an ability that lets us break it, or whatever. And that I've not, like, had to do something with it this entire time. No, I don't think we can yet. Okay, so this leads back around to the arena. Don't see anything worth having in here. These are just empty houses. Okay, what's this? Hey. Suggest you turn back. This place is not for the faint of heart. What's happening here? This is where we come when we want to go full brush mode. Okay, interesting. So there's some difficult fights through there, I guess. And then we're back around to the arena. Okay, huh. Well, nothing especially bad is going to happen if we try this, so sure, why not? Look at him doing his little move. It's all like, turn back, turn back. Trade some cards. Okay, huh? What is this place? Oh, is this like a minigame gambling kind of situation? I built all of this alone. I'm classy, I'm elegant, yet they treat me like a monster. That's impressive. You're quite the hard worker. One day this place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz, dude. Hope we'll be alive to see it happen. And there's an item over here. You hear the music?
Interesting.
You like to gamble? No. But sure. Every time I hit, I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? I mean, it should be the same chance. But then, if you're dealing 100% more damage, then... I don't care. Okay, sure. Right? Yep. Every hit has a 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200% of its damage. Okay, cool. So your damage either gets halved or doubled. And that's like a Pictos you can equip. That's fun. Yeah, I was like, none of that makes any sense, but that's fine, I guess. Like, if I have 3 oranges and I travel from the coast of Africa to the coast of South America, what is the captain's name? It's one of those. Is this also interactable? No, I guess not. There's a guy behind that one at the top, but maybe if we come back here later, there's going to be more stuff going on. Maybe this is like the gaming district. Again, was not expecting the amount of stuff there is in this game to be in this game. An unbearable smell lurks away. Daft Dog Geezer's building a casino, gambling and stuff, no fighting allowed. Games are cool, but no fighting. Right. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. They're like, fighting is our way of life, but we draw the line at gambling. Dude, is this a restaurant? Or a theater? A fashionable ensemble. Stylish pieces for sale. Trade. Oh, how cool. Yes. I love it. I want it. Stay chic. Thanks, man. Oh my goodness. Right. We can dress CL up like... Oh, like a jester. That's so ridiculous next to these three. I don't think I can take it that seriously. Maybe another time. Maybe we'll return to the wardrobe options, but no, I can't have her out of the expedition uniform. Maybe if there was one for all of them. It's a theater, they mostly just fight on stage. Okay. It's like, okay. What's up with you two? A life of fighting. Yeah! Okay, amazing. There are Gestral musicians. There's also an item back there. Do any requests? Hello, can I get there? He's doing a lovely acoustic guitar cover of the main theme. I was told I could shoot the boxes, and by gosh, you were right.
Interesting.
Oh, more chroma. We've stolen the theatre company's money. Time to make a hasty exit. Well, this has surpassed every expectation I had for it. This place is amazing. I want to talk to everybody. Another turn back sign? Okay. Oh, is this the manor? It's a sacred place. We saw this door before. These doors are all over the continent. Okay, cool. So we can get to the manor from anywhere. You've been inside? You've never been teleported to the ominous, perfectly maintained manor? Oh, unfortunately, the text gets cropped a little bit too early. It's never opened before, at least not for Gestrals. So can we use that to fast travel back to... Or do we just, like, exit to the same place? We're in a different room. You can use it. This is the Nether Hub. This is the hub. That's amazing. So, like, because this is going to open out into the main hall, right? Oh, it doesn't yet. But it will, I assume. Okay, there are things we can interact with in here. Thank goodness it's a small room, unlike the last one. Okay, so there was that there, there was that there. Is there anything on the table here that we can tweak? Oh, it's one of the pans. And a pot on the stove, or some of the baguettes in this basket. Is it one of the wall sconces again? Grandfather clock. Oh no, we can drop down into here. Who's this? Someone has had the cake. Excuse me. So the Gestrals have made it into the manor, clearly, because that's one of them. Unless that's a... That's not a Nevron, no, that's a Gestral. I like when he jumps, he sounds scared. He's like, huh! This is amazing. Okay, for a start, there's an item here. Grab that. Shape of energy. Nice. What in here? Oh, okay. It's a red item. Have we found a red item before? New hair! New hair for Mael! I immediately apply the new hair. I can't believe there's just a wig for her in here. Rebellious. Oh, that's kind of cute. Compare that to her, like, original cut. Where she's got, like, a ponytail. That's a fun one. Yeah, let's go with that for a while. Sure. Give her those rebellious, flowing locks. Oh, okay, so this leads through to, like, a little storage room for tools, and, like, there's a gramophone here and stuff. But we can't get out of here yet. Question mark? Doesn't seem to be anything in here I can interact with. I'm just walking around spamming X on stuff. Now, there's not a whole lot of stuff I can break in here either, so... Doesn't look like we can go anywhere further, but that's fascinating. They've done so much in this game. Like, I am still so baffled by how many things there are. There are just things everywhere. Hello? I feel like I just heard something get up. Okay, so that brought us back around into here. So there's one door that we can't get out of yet. Oh! See, I thought that was just the door we came in from. Well, we made it. So now we're in the manor. So maybe we do just leave to get back to the Gestral Village then. I was thinking that was going to be like a separate room of the manor and all of the doors on the sides opened out into... Yeah, okay, cool. No, never mind. Never mind. I thought that was going to take us back to what's it called? Like the Flying Waters area. Never mind. I would love if that was the Nether Hub, though. That would be really fun. Should I say hi to this guy again? Okay, cool. I thought I could maybe tell him about the one who's in there eating cake, but... Have you got something to say? You seem like a guy I've not spoken to yet. Want to get a house with the view of the stupid theatre? Want to be a real hero? A battle genius? They can single-handedly protect the entire village against the foulest of Neverons. I think it's really interesting that there's this entire separate faction of creatures here living in the continent where the Paintress is, but still seemingly... They're unaffected by the Paintress, but the Nevrons still attack them. I love this game so much. The dialogue is incredible. Just buy my books. Has real sign up for my class energy, right? I love this place. This is amazing. But I guess, unless we want to fight Golgoroth or do more stuff with the arena, I assume we're just leaving? But I assume each time we find one of the... Find our way through the Gestral Village, yeah. Each time we find one of those doors that leads back to the manor, I presume we're going to find like a different room of the manor and it all opens up into that main hall. That's very cool, though. Like, I love that as a mechanic. Hi, Seal.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
Well, all three of us, yeah.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a Gestral champion until your Gamage?
Well, It was a lot of fun, so yeah.
She's like, I just want to fight
Maybe.
stuff. Her tattoos give me, like, Yu-Gi-Oh vibes somehow.
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a Gestral
I keep
loves their
forgetting
work.
his apprentices built his arm for him.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
And where is Mayal? Is she, like, off on her own somewhere? Oh, she is. She's, like, brooding over here and trying out her new haircut.
Maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
And missed the chance to meet Eski, eh? No way.
Maya,
I'm okay. We stick together.
Why is Gustav grunting now? Like, he struck me as an eloquent chap before this, and now he's like, I'm like, alright, dude, use your words. He's definitely the most broody out of all of them, which is amazing. Also, amazing that this party is 1 dude, 3 women. And they're all just like, Gustav, get over yourself. And also this friend. We need to upgrade Noelle's new sword immediately. She's going to be so good with this thing. We can also upgrade CL's weapon. I'm not certain which one of Lune's I want to upgrade because they've all got different elements and the elemental stuff seems to be more her forte. So I'm not certain about that yet. I'll keep a couple of the items, but you can just go and buy those items, so if we can farm money... You can't buy them infinitely, but you can at least buy some, right? Let's check up on the others. Let's get a little scene going here. Here she is.
you okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago.
Law.
You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Oh,
Yeah, we were.
bless them.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Sorry, my
Yeah.
webcam is kind of covering this. Now that I know we're going to be streaming this more frequently, I might set up a scene that hides the webcam. Kind of like I do with Elden Ring. Got to create a new Stream Deck view for that. Alright, friends. I think after we've done a little bit of... We've done all of our, like, skill upgrades and stuff, right? Yeah, okay. We'll do a little bit more journaling here. And then I think we'll probably call it for the stream. Because it is a little after 7 here, and it's probably about the time we should be wrapping up. We've done a lot today. But it still feels like there's so much in this game. He writes about Gestrals, knows how happy his apprentices will be to learn that they exist. Yeah, cool, okay.
For those who come after.
I don't know how important it is that you do that frequently, but, like, I think it's cool. Go to sleep. Scratching the surface, yeah. Oh, there's another scene here.
I can't believe it.
We're gonna meet the Esquier.
The Gestrals and Esquier. The tales are true.
Do you feel something?
Mael? We're now in a silent film? Okay. Who are you, please? Also, shout out to Zack Schneider, by the way.
Who are you?
Is this the paintress? She's the only one we know with white hair so far. Unless it's just an old character. Being, like, rebuilt or with a mask.
Alicia, I told you to stay home.
Oh.
It's not good for you to see this. Yes, I understand.
Okay.
It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
Yo.
I can't wait to see.
That's something.
Hey. Hey.
It's him. I saw him. The white-haired man and this woman.
To be fair, she has white hair. He just has like a little bit of grey.
What did you see?
They're just not used to grey-haired people.
Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault
What's her fault? She's the youngest one here.
and that I'm gonna make things worse.
Unless he's just messing with her because she's the youngest one here. What's the deal with Mael?
Frozen. I couldn't.
Also, yes, it's
like a
Andy
waking
Serkis.
nightmare.
It's okay. It's okay.
What else? You said there was a woman.
Luna, maybe later.
And she had a mask and
I know this is hard, but I need you to focus.
She was a mime.
Okay? While the details are fresh.
This game is all about mimes. She was a mime. Or she was mute.
Hey, breathe. Listen to me. You're safe. Do you understand? Okay? It's over.
Oh, the plot thickens, my friends. So I know Andy Serkis' character's name. I think the character's called Renoir. So we've met him, we've met Alicia now, at least. Like, we've heard one of them speak, and we've learned the other one's name. So we're getting somewhere. Where are we on the map right now? Okay, Esquier's nest is over there. We can still explore some of the other stuff around here. But then we can get into the Gestral Village from this side now, which is cool. And I assume, yeah, the orange stuff is just still blocking us off from all of the other places we could be going. For now, I think that is where we'll wrap things up for the stream. I was expecting to wrap it up a little earlier, and then they decided to do a plot on us, so...
Feeling better?
yeah.
We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Esquier's nest.
Let's do that next time. Folks, thanks so much for joining me. Sorry, the music is going to go away for a second because this game doesn't like running the music in the background while the window's not in focus. I'm going to send you folks over to Infinite Drift, who is currently finishing up the tower exterior that she's building on Misadventures SMP. So, Drift was here earlier whilst I was streaming from Misadventures. We'll go and spread some love. thank you so much for joining me for this. This game is still incredible, and I'm looking forward to playing so much more of it. But for now, we're going to wrap things up there, and I don't know if I'll be around this weekend because I believe we have D&D on Sunday. I'll see what I can squeeze in stream-wise. But if not, have yourselves a great weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday for more Minecraft and more of this. Until then, have a good one. Take care. Bye for now.